In this edition of the Maryland Port Administration Dredged Material Management Program Spotlight Series, we'll explore innovative new approaches to dredged material management. For an overview of dredged material, please view our Spotlight Series video titled Dredged Material in Maryland. To fulfill its mission to facilitate commerce in the state of Maryland, the Maryland Port Administration must maintain the depth and width of the shipping channels to allow the safe passage of vessels in and out of the Port of Baltimore. This process is called dredging and is overseen by the MPA's Office of Navigation, Innovation, and Stewardship. Every year, MPA works with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to dredge about 5 million cubic yards of material, or enough to fill up Ravens Stadium twice. That's a lot of sediment. Today, much of that material dredged to keep the shipping channels deep enough for ships is delivered to dredged material placement sites throughout the Baltimore Harbor and Chesapeake Bay region. Over time, MPA has expanded the containment facilities to provide capacity for all of that sediment. But looking into the future, it's clear that it must find additional solutions for the material to meet MPA's mission. That's why MPA started exploring innovative solutions for dredged material. Innovative reuse and beneficial use are the leading approaches to sustainable dredged material management that helps the port achieve its mission. Innovative reuse is the use of dredged material in the development or manufacturing of commercial, industrial, horticultural, agricultural, or other products. Beneficial use is the use of dredged material for the restoration of underwater grasses, island restoration, stabilization of eroding shorelines, and the creation or restoration of wetlands. First, let's talk about beneficial use of dredged material in Maryland. Beneficial use is an integral part of MPA's long-range dredged material management planning. An exciting example of beneficial use in action can be found at Poplar Island in the Chesapeake Bay. Starting in 2001, dredged material began to arrive at this severely eroded island. The sediment was used to create 1,715 acres of remote island habitat. Today, dredged material is still received at Poplar Island, which has become a popular destination for school field trips, a critical stopover spot for migratory birds, and a home to a wide variety of other wildlife. The restored island remains a national model for habitat restoration and the beneficial use of dredged material. When Poplar Island is no longer able to receive dredged material, MPA will apply beneficial use techniques to the Mid-Chesapeake Bay Island Ecosystem Restoration Project at James and Barren Islands. Not only will the dredged material at the site support the necessary depth of navigation channels, but it will also reverse years of ongoing and accelerating erosion at these two islands. The other important emerging dredged material management technique is innovative reuse, or using dried dredged material to manufacture products. MPA is now at the forefront of this technique, also known as IR, having successfully completed 9 demonstration projects with commercial partners. With small-scale applications showing great promise, MPA is now working to implement this approach for long-term, large-scale management of dredged material. In 2022, MPA acquired property adjacent to the Cox Creek Dredged Material Containment Facility expressly to meet these needs. The Cox Creek Sediment Technology and Reuse, or STAR, facility will be a key contributor in preparing for dredged material planning and placement for the next 20 years and beyond. MPA is overseeing the remediation of the entire property. Once the property is fully remediated, MPA will be able to remove and dry large amounts of dredged material for reuse. The Cox Creek STAR facility is large enough to house one or more innovative reuse industry partners at the site to build efficient operations and drive toward the goal of incorporating innovative reuse into the long-term plan to manage dredged material from Baltimore Harbor channels. Not only will dredged material become a valuable resource, but the over 120 acres of land long used for industrial purposes will be cleaned up, improving a significant tract of land in Anne Arundel County and Baltimore City. One of MPA's short-term goals for the facility is a pilot study for drying dredged material at scale using large fabric tubes called geotubes, made of special fabric to filter the sediment from the water. Something that was never possible before because of space constraints. An example is pictured here. Over the next 5 years, MPA will incrementally scale up the amount of dredged material recovered from the containment facility and dry it at the Cox Creek STAR facility, making it available for reuse. MPA is reviewing and revising the strategy to implement a full-scale innovative reuse program by working with the Innovative Reuse Committee, made up of scientists, engineers, environmentalists, members of the private sector, government officials, and community members. Consulting with this diverse group with an eye to achieving sufficient Baltimore Harbor dredged material placement capacity, MPA is preparing for placement for 20 years and beyond. MPA must continue to maximize its ability to place material at facilities at a rate that equals or exceeds the amount of material that will come in. Innovative reuse at full scale will free up substantial space at the placement sites, making it an excellent strategy to incorporate in the 20-year rolling plan for Baltimore Harbor dredged material management. With the mandate to identify long-term dredged material placement options on a 20-year rolling plan, MPA continues working on building up existing facilities to increase the space available and is also working on new management techniques for dredged material, like innovative reuse. All these planning activities are essential to be ready for pinch points or anticipated issues that could get in the way of dredged material placement with short notice. Examples of these pinch points could include construction delays at the placement sites, regulatory or budgetary constraints, and other factors that may temporarily prevent the inflow of dredged material. To navigate these pinch points, we've already reviewed a few of the new approaches MPA is considering, including drying dredged material on land in geotubes. MPA has also investigated another innovative technique, confined aquatic disposal, or CAD, a process where dredged material is safely placed in an underwater space created by excavating material from the waterway bottom. MPA completed an initial CAD pilot project, but had more to learn about applying CAD in Baltimore Harbor. MPA continues to explore these and other innovative solutions in coordination with communities and in compliance with regulatory guidance. We hope you have enjoyed learning about dredged material innovation in Maryland and find the other Spotlight Series presentations informative. The Maryland Port Administration will continue to work with regulators, community members, engineers, and scientists to implement science-based solutions for our 20-year dredged material management program. If you'd like additional information, you can find more on our website at maryland-dmmp.com or scan the QR code. On the website, you can learn more, download our fact sheets, and join our newsletter mailing lists.